Okay, just a reminder here. I was just thinking, I actually haven't played this game in well over 2 years because I keep forgetting we're at the end of 2021. I keep thinking that we're still in 2020, but I know I didn't play this at all this year, and I didn't play it at all last year, 2020, during the whole COVID stuff. Like I said, I haven't played this since like 2019 at the very earliest, so very rusty. So if it looks like I don't know what the hell I'm doing, because I don't. Safe from horrible cats, yes, definitely safe. So anyway, what's our goal? Our goal is to hopefully invade the UK. Why? Because we can. And the AI is set to mimic historical behavior, so we won't be seeing any weird behavior like the United States invading England. So, other than, I'm going to try to do that anyway. News, close call. Denmark. Greenland belonged to Denmark back then? Or does it still? I didn't know that. I didn't realize Greenland belonged to Denmark back during World War II. Anyway, smoke generators are done. I'm going to pause this. Reach out to the wear group, so that's done. And smoke generators for destroyers and stuff. So, like I said, we don't expect the AI countries to do anything weird, but you never know what happens. They usually won't do anything weird. Like if I get a chance to invade the UK, more than likely Canada is going to wage war on us. More than likely, because they are still a puppet of the UK at this point in time. So we just did the smoke stuff. Depth charge thrower. Sonar. Cruise ship torpedo launchers. Magnetic detonators. Time to research. Destroyer torpedo attack plus 20. Oh, let's do that. Puppet? Well, kinda. I mean, you're not allowed to really do your own thing without the queen or king saying so. I think it's the king at this point, right? I mean, you really can't do anything unless they say so. You don't have your independence yet. Okay, so we just picked up this. So this gives us access to more advisors. At peace with the Soviet Union. Effect. Soviet Union joins US-USSR economic cooperation. United States joins US. So what does that actually mean? Despite the chaotic and bloody birth, the Soviet Union has achieved remarkable progress in building a modern industrialized society. We should do our part to help them. So what does that actually do for us? Do we want to be friends? And monarchism. Requires reaching that, blah blah blah. This focus will cancel if the requirements are not met. Gain the topple government war goal against the United Kingdom. Gains topple government war against Japan. Sure. Oh, we can't. More than 30% support of Communist Party. Oh, we need more communist support. Would that help us here? Do you want to go the communist route? Yep. Let's do the resource gain productivity there. So, how's the relations with the Irish going? That's Canada. Ireland. Ireland's our friend. Irish opinion in the United States is plus 95, so they like us. Ask for docking rights. Be allowed to resupply our navy and their stuff. Sure. They will accept. So Ireland likes us. Request license production. Sit still. Request a license to produce foreign equipment for your own use. It's the Irish.
Come on, you pansy. Get back in there and fight.
Okay, that's what we can do for now. Now Canada, though. What can we do with Canada? Improve relations with them. It's already plus 57. Non-aggression. Joint faction. Boost popularity. Stage a coup.
Mask disengaged.
They're already democratic, so we don't have to do a coup. Oh, we can revoke the guarantee. Oh. Are we able to do that now against, like, you know, Mexico, who is mustering on our borders? Evil little Mexico. We can revoke the guarantee. Justify a war goal. Democracies can't justify war goals against countries that have not generated world tension. We need world tension at 100%, currently 4%. Due to undisturbed isolation, plus 100%. Democratic. Ugh. Yes, mask engaged is a good thing. Are they democratic? Execute the political party. On behalf of a political party in this country, coup strength is determined by ideology, support, and the target nation. So they're not democratic. PNR. Tried to increase support for a political party. Would that be the better way to go instead of a coup? Daily drift 0.06 will cost 0.25 political power per day. Currently 0.82. I have a feeling using our political power internally go to a better cause. Second. So, farm subsidies. So this just costs us straight out 50 for special measures. We should get 5 senators and 25 representatives. Oh, sorry, up to support us. So do that one. And then pay the farm subsidies. That radio has been researched. Mechanical computing. Research speed increased by 4%. Sure. Dun 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 dun. What factory? It's taking so long to build. Synthetic refinery. Requires technology. We haven't got that yet. Dockyard. Fuel silos. Rocket sites. Naval bases, land forts, coastal ports. Bird stuff. Senator speaks out against government policy. You suck. That we control 49 or 59% of the Senate. A good chunk of the House too. Hey, Battle, welcome back. Oh, good timing. Hot tub.
Gimpy? Are you getting in the hot tub?
Nope. It's Battle's
It is
fault.
going to make you sweat.
It's all Battle's fault. So, synthetic oil experiments, yeah. So, representatives criticize the president by representatives. So, we got that. We're near 37, so we can do this stuff now. Fuel gain from refineries increased by 50%. Construction to dispersed industry. Max factories in the state increased by 20%. Food machine tools. Production efficiency cap increased by 10%. Construction speeds increased by 10%. Now we want this. Build faster, build more. Tactical bombers. Put up the list.
Tag engaged.
No, not tag engaged. Tag off.
Tag disengaged.
We need tactical bombers. Carrier, naval bomber. Where's our tactical bombers? We don't have any tactical bombers. It's this is a tactical, so it's a B-18. We don't have the factories to produce them, but we're supposed to be producing them. More decisions. Oh, wasn't I supposed to, oh, we don't have any room for anybody. Political power gain. Consumer goods factories. This is military factory. Oh, that's right, we got that down. Import requests. So, tungsten from Bolivia is not delivering, apparently. Argentina, we need more tungsten. Tungsten. Yeah, we're short at least one, so let's do a little extra. Can't we? -8, okay. Okay, so that problem should be solved. Amelia Earhart disappears. Oh no. They should have a special little mission we have to go looking for her. What's going on? That pop up. Weird. Anyway. Actually, I'm thinking that we don't actually want to go down there. If we ever go to war with Canada, we actually want these troops a little bit better centralized, I think. Oh, we don't have any airfields back up here, do we? No, we got some right there. In Michigan. Need some fighters. Close air support. No? We're dealing with the evil Canadian, or potentially evil Canadian. Japan declared
Hello
war
everyone.
on somebody.
My name is Veronica and welcome to Gimpy's Twitch channel. If you are enjoying what you are watching, please click the follow button in the lower right corner of the video screen. That way you will be notified by Twitch when Gimpy goes live. You can also follow Gimpy over on Twitter at GimpyKnee. He tweets out there when he goes live and will more than likely follow you back. Thank you for watching.
Japan going all kinds of war up there. What? I don't know. What did I say, Jeff? What did I say? Marco Polo Bridge incident. Japanese and Chinese forces have skirmished in whatever. Joins the Chinese United Front, so Asia's getting interesting. Oops, shoot. Fair Labor Standards Act, so stuff. Reduces the effect of the Great Depression, removes national spirit, slow economic growth. After this law is passed, it will take 230 days until further New Deal legislation is drafted and ready to be signed. 8 senators representatives go into opposition. Jerks. Okay, so which way did we go? Let me grab that one. Fairland Standards. Federal Housing Act. Reduces the effect of Great Depression, remove national spirit. Did we just do that? Up to 8 senators and whatever. Not new legislation is still being drafted. Requires the support of at least 49 senators, currently 56, and 218 representatives, currently 213. Oh, so we need more representatives to support us. Jerks. King joins the Chinese United Front. So I can't do the Federal Housing Act yet. Now let's make friends with the Soviet Union. What's the worst that can happen? Okay, more research. So it's 1937. Logistics company. Signal company. We have the radio now. Dun, dun, dun. So we're not recruiting nearly fast enough. But I guess that's kind of the way it worked, wasn't it? It's only, I keep thinking we're farther in, but it's only 1937. The economy is still ramping up. Still a long way to go for the U.S. Building factories, slowly but surely. So we have 150 points to spend. Subjects. Oh, the Philippines is a subject. That's a nice way of looking at that. Research and production. Tank designer. Ship. Industry. I can't do the wartime industry. Theorist. Naval experience gain is 0.05 daily. Air experience is the same. Air doctrine research. Rocket scientist, nuclear scientist. Don't need those yet. What do you want for the military high command, and what will they do? Special forces attack, infantry divisions, close air support, naval AA, amphibious invasions, division attrition reduced, strategic bombing, ground support, and sword you finish it. So you did need light tanks. Oh, we're making light tanks now, Dom. Welcome back. They're in the production list now. We don't have the factories to make them. That's our issue right now. We just don't have enough factories, and factories take time to build. Naval experience gain plus 10%. Naval air attacks from carriers. Here, we'll take the naval experience. Production. Light tanks. None are being produced because we don't have enough factories. We need more military factories. And we could slow these guys down, but we're not producing enough stuff for infantry anyway. Guess it could cut down the construction of planes, but we need planes too. We need everything. As far as construction goes. So we've got 4 more civilian factories to be built, and then we'll build another 2 military. That'll help us. And then 2 dockyards. That'll help with that stuff too. Speaking of... So battleships. Unfortunately, these battleships are too big. Because of the stupid treaty that we're in with England, we can't build ships over 10,000 points. So we can't even though we could, technically we can build these, we can't politically because of the stupid treaty, which we need to get rid of. But apparently when you do, England doesn't like that and they go to war with you, I think. At least that's what somebody told me. I don't know if I believe them, but... so that... airplanes. So these are carrier-based. No changes to save. So, we only have 6 points to spend on those guys. Tanks. You have 9 points to spend here. But we don't really want to do that. Because that's what these screens are for. So, infantry division. And support artillery. Oof. Only up to 9. We need experience in order to add more units. We're only at 9. These go require 10. These are pulling from the same pool. But we do have heavy tanks in these at least. What else? Ships, aircraft. Porpoise class submarine from 1936. Senator retires. He will be missed in his votes as well. So we're losing power in the Congress. You can create variants of these guys. Mine warfare, torpedo room. Representative speaks passionately in support of the government. So she was right, you know. So we picked up representatives there in Congress. Fit cost 8. How many points do we have? I don't know how many experience points I have to spend, or, yeah. Yeah, it's an upgraded sub. A lot of torpedoes. No changes have been made. What? I don't know, it's not the one we want. We want that one. We're not even building any subs, are we? Carrier. A couple of carriers. Cruiser.
Oops. Is that all you can say? That was really poorly done.
Not as bad as you think. Anyway, US-USSR economic cooperation. So, hopefully that helps things for everybody. Unholy alliance. At peace with the Soviet Union, that's a requirement. Soviet Union is faction leader. Is not in a faction. Mutually exclusive with secure China. This focus will cancel and all requirements not met. Effect. The Soviet Union gets event. The United States seeks to join the the what? Comintern turn? I don't know what that is. Sometimes we have to choose our enemies. Often the choice is not easy. The future may judge us for standing side by side with one tyrant, or praise us for saving it for the other. So Soviet Union gets the event. Hey, Meerkat, welcome back. Happy Monday. Oof, I forgot what day it was. So end monarchism. Still can't do this one. We need 30% support from the Communist Party in the U.S. How does that happen? The ruling party has to be communist. Federal housing. Ugh, we're still short. Actually, we have the support. We just can't do it because it hasn't been long enough since we drafted something. Okay. So limited intervention. Okay. Set the rule. Can and volunteer forces. Can't send volunteer forces. Gains national spirit. Limited intervention, which grants. Join faction tension with minus 25%. Send volunteers, blah, blah, blah. Economy laws cost plus 100%. Conscription laws cost 100% plus. Gain opposition. Gain base stability. I don't think that's a good thing. Secure China. At peace with the communist China. One of the following must be true. He is a faction leader. No. Segregate the armed forces. One of the following must be true. More than 10% support of the Communist Party. There is no Communist Party that I'm aware of currently. So I don't know how that's supposed to work. We can't get any of those over there. War Plans Division. As Chief of Army. blah. Planet speeds increased by 10%. Unlocks war plans. War Department. Selective Training Act. Requires War Department. I don't know if we want to go this route or not. Yeah, we don't have the support to do the Federal Housing Act. Unholy Alliance. Don't see why not. It's our only real choice. Okay, more research. So this is where we were doing the bomber side of things here. Ace generation chance plus 10%. Interception mission efficiency. Boss fight.
Tubby, did you hear that? There is a boss fight starting. I heard the squirrel is looking for you.
I can look on this because we're at 1937, almost 1938. Okay. So all the training. All these guys aren't training for some reason. Wonder what's going on there. So we've got some reserve cruisers. The cruisers can go into this fleet. So that's taken care of. The training of the troops is going too slowly. But that's because we don't have enough factories to produce the stuff they need for training. Yeah, actually, it's bump. Oh, they are being built. So next complete on the 3rd of November 1937. Oh, that's almost done. Oh, okay. So they are building up more than one at a time. Okay. And Zealot killed everybody. Good job, Zealot. Maybe 1938 will be a calm, quiet year this time around. It might be. I mean, Asia seems very quiet at the moment. Or Europe is very quiet currently. I mean, other than the Civil War in Spain, but you know, that's really the only action going on over there. Not sure I like these Mexican armies along the border, but I feel like they're being hostile. You have to spare my army, my air force, and the navy. I'm sure. It looks perfectly fine. I mean,
ready. Orders.
dun, 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 dun.
Yes, sir.
These are all training, right? I think they are. It's hard to tell when they're training. Oh, look at we don't have majority in the House anymore. Losing majority in the Senate, slowly but surely. Media and lobbying. One of the following must be true. Blah. Up to 10 senators and 50 representatives will support the government, but it really hurts our political power. Oh, picking up 1.2 per day. Oh, that's right, because the economy is starting to turn around. The Unholy Alliance thing. Oof. Wonder how that's going to go over. Research grants? Sure. Lose some support, but that's okay. Special measures. So this is to make them join our side, hopefully. Let's amend the budget too. Goods factories. Consumer goods. Dun, dun, dun. Just make that wall a bit higher over there. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't see that as a construction option. But holy crap! Why is Mexico on the border like that? We need to convince Honduras and friends to invade Mexico, or maybe Cuba. Cuba can invade Mexico. That seems like a fair thing to do. So, Navy. These are carriers. The Ranger and the Lexington. We can upgrade the ship. Put this ship to an improved design. Choosing the target ship design, selected ships will detach as a separate task force and return to a nearby naval base for refitting. While refitting progress can be tracked, blah blah blah. It'll come back to the current task force after refitting is complete. Sounds good. Should return already, naval race, blah blah blah. 174 days to complete. It's not busy. So how do you control the planes? No, gotta take care of this research first. So this is ship designs. So a little behind the curve. Improved shipped torpedo launcher. Small caliber semi-armor piercing shell. Armor piercing cap medium shell. Firefighting drills. Brackets shooting. Well, should probably work on this stuff since we're so far behind. This is infantry stuff. Oh no, this is the naval stuff we were just doing. Support companies, what infantry stuff. Industry. Fuel gain from refineries increased by 50%. Improved machine tools. Production efficiency cap is increased. Fuel. Need more oil. Oh, I'm supposed to be looking at the fleets. So, enforcement of selected task force. So, how do we know what planes they're using? Doesn't matter. Naval invasion support. Order ships to escort naval invasions, support them with shore bombardment. Wouldn't be bad. Oh, that's one's being refitted. There's the Lexington. Oh, the Ranger's attached. Never mind. So the Lexington. How do we... Task Force composition edited. Ah, that. But that doesn't really help me. Capacity is 58 to 60 warplanes. Current consumption, blah blah blah. Oh, the Saratoga's in here too. Okay, so fighter as a carrier on a carrier mission. Close air support carrier, blah blah blah. Current consumptions. So how do you know what planes they have? Indian National Congress triumphs in provincial elections. Do votes really change anything? Maybe. Italy announces claims on Yugoslavian territory. Uh-oh. They're upsetting the already fragile balance in the region. What's this? Some equipment still. Dun, dun, dun. So naval treaties. Promise of peace. What's this do? History has taught us the horrors of wars. We must never let it happen again. It is time for our nation to know peace and prosperity. Pause while we're trying to read this. The Soviet Union welcomes us to the Comintern. We shall set our differences aside for now. That's done. So, promises of peace. So, at peace, more than 20% of war support, less than 100% stability. Daily political power gain is reduced by 0.5. Weekly stability is increased. Weekly war support is decreased. Instantly removed if at war, or at least, okay, we don't do that. So our national stuff, we want to do the Federal Housing Act. Can we do that still? Too much opposition, isn't it? Not. New legislation is still being drafted. Is that still a thing right now? We have enough senators. We have enough representatives. So it must be this new legislation thing. Union representation. Base stability reduced by 10%. Ensures a comfortable majority in Congress. This majority will be restored in any future election if it should be lost in the meantime. Gets event Silver Legion protest. This will move you closer to a civil war. What? How does it move us a union move us to a civil war thing? Anyway, desegregate the armed forces. Effects: gain national spirit. Armed forces desegregation, which grants recruiting population 2%. But nothing really bad, right? One of the following must be true: more than 10% support for a Communist Party.
It's that time again. Drink some water to keep that brain moist.
So, we have supposed to have support from the Communist Party, but that means we have to use our political influence for that to kind of happen. It's national split intervention in Europe, which grants daily command power gain multiplier plus 10%.
You need to get up and step away from the computer. That was really bad.
See, or plan silver while active, Italy. Or plan gold. Oh, while active is some in France. Intervention in the Americas. We're playing green. Infrastructure construction speed. Oh, there we go. That's actually kind of what we need. So do this one. United States joins the Comintern. So blah blah blah. The United States issued a joint statement that the latter has now been formally granted member status of the Comintern. Whether this partnership, blah 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 stuff. We are stronger together. So now, we do have Communist Party. We've got one person in there. So, decisions. We're not going to ban communism. It's done. What was interruption? So this is what we just now computing. Director fire. What's that? All fire of the ship's guns is controlled from a central position, ensuring a tighter grouping of shots and increased accuracy. Sure. So before I show you rudely interrupted, and look at our decisions. Ban communism. No. Anti-fascist raids. More than 10%. Oh, we need more support for that. Field work with coalition. Oh, look, we can do prospecting. Develop aluminum production in New York. But it's going to eat up our factory stuff. More cement factories from that 11 can be used for projects. We don't really have the extra factories to use right now. So do that. Yes. Signal company and logistics company. Get that going. So, statehood to Alaska affects when it's not a core of the United States. More than political power daily. For 240 days, daily political power gain reduced by 0.1. That's acceptable. When removed, 2 senators are added to Congress. They will initially support the government. Oh, come on. Another senator retires. Gains Guam, Alaska gains more not too light. That island. United States will be known as the United States. Okay. Hawaii, same deal. Puerto Rico, Puerto Rico, same deal. Let's grant statehood to Hawaii. Because we can. So no special news. So he's the commander of that. Oh, we don't have a commander here. The Atlantic Fleet. Sprance, whatever his name is. Sprance. I don't even know how to pronounce his name. That's how horrible I am. King up there. Somebody there. There's Nimitz. Is Alaska a state yet? Not in this. In the real time period. Alaska and Hawaii don't become states until 1950, I believe. In real life, and Puerto Rico still isn't a state. How Syrians into the presidential misconduct? Oh, not again. So Alaska is part of Russia now? No, it's an American. It's a U.S. territory. The United States bought it from Russia. Whoa, geez, when? In the 19th century, middle of the 19th century, I think. I have to look that up. I don't remember. I'm not real big on Alaskan history and as far as what their history was before they became a state. Other than they had the gold rush at the end of the 19th century. Similar to, they happened after the gold rush in California. And it was a U.S. territory at that point. You have that any one province BC between. Maybe take that too. But it's Western Canada, Jeff. I mean, look how specific that is. Western Canada, Eastern Canada. I mean, that's pretty accurate, right? I mean, it's not like us. I mean, look, you're a bigger country and you have Western and Eastern. Yet look at us. We got East Coast, New England, Midwest, Southwest, Central, Rocky Mountains, West Coast. I think somebody got lazy. Look at those Mexicans forming on the border there. What's their problem? We don't have a diplomatic issue with that, do we? Mexico. Just revoke their guarantee, go down there, kick their ass, or just improve relations. We're improving relations with them because I don't know why they're putting so many troops on the border. What am I saying? I'm just saying that the programmers got lazy when it came to dividing up the western provinces. Take Texas from them? Again, we didn't. We went over this earlier. Texas took themselves from Mexico. We just let them join us after they were done. Honestly, it wasn't our fault.
Commands?
Think we perturbed? Oh, you think they're perturbed about Texas? You do know that this whole section here, the whole Southwest, did belong to Mexico. And they did lose it to us in a war. So there's the whole, American-Mexican War, whatever it was, U.S.-Mexican War. They lost California, Arizona, and New Mexico in that war. So I'm sure they're still not too happy about that one.
Hello everyone. My name is Veronica and welcome to Gimpy's Twitch channel. If you are enjoying what you are watching, please click the follow button in the lower right corner of the video screen. That way you will be notified by Twitch when Gimpy goes live. You can also follow Gimpy over on Twitter at GimpyKnee. He tweets out there when he goes live and will more than likely follow you back. Thank you for watching.
Thank you for watching. Happy Sunday. So we need to build some more civilian factories out there, I think. Or should we build some synthetic refineries? This building produces the state with +1 fuel gain from refineries. Fuel gain will be modified by 10% to the total. And more research. Dispersed industry. So, max factories for estate +20%, blah blah stuff. Improved machine tools, production efficiency cap +10%. Excavation 2, this is what we want. National focus completed. War plan division. War plans division. So, just got this, and we're doing intervention in the Americas so we can get some more infrastructure construction speed right there from the war plan green. Although, let's see. Can we do the Federal Housing Act yet? Still no. Not new legislation is still being drafted. I don't know when that goes away. So we'll continue this then. And more research. Dun, dun. So radio detection. Naval's building radar stations. Sure. Okay. Oh, that's what we're doing. Infrastructure. Synthetic refinery. Can we build one of these? Nebraska? Oklahoma. And Nebraska. That's a refinery. This is a fuel silo, so fuel capacity is increased. Undisturbed isolation. There's our oil processing. So fuel gains from in refineries increased by 50%. So that's why we're going to build those refineries. More production efficiency. Once again, construction. More civilian factories when we build these. Oh look, Missouri looks empty. Ohio needs some space. Things. Oh, Michigan does too. Those two, and then we're going to need some more military factories. Arkansas. No, something happened. Don't know what. Okay, large ships on low. What does this mean? Carrier division battle force has one large ship on low strength. So what does that mean? Pair now. I guess that's what that means. Too much training. Okay, so construction stuff. Oh, we can distract these. Nice. That. Down there. That's there. And that behind that one. Some more naval shipyards. California's got room. Good enough for now. That'll work. Not pause. Okay, we're moving. Yep, so this is just our construction of our factories. The more civilians we have, the faster everything else gets built. Fingers crossed. And they are built, some of them are, multiple ones are being built at the same time. It's little green bars, you can barely see them. But that means more than one is being built at a time, so that's good. God, it would take forever if it was one at a time. Again, Mexico. Troublemakers. Turn Nebraska into an industrial powerhouse. I don't know about that. Welcome back, PS. Nebraska, the industrial powerhouse of the nation. Oh, that's right, we're building carriers. So we built one. No, there's another one. Oh, here's the Hornet. Oh, the Enterprise is being built. So ships. Oh, there's Yerkton the Wasp. What? Not that. They're all in reserves. Hmm. We have to create a new fleet, I think. Yeah, we actually don't have a carrier fleet for the Atlantic. So... theater. So this will be... Atlantic Fleet 1. So that's them. Senator votes for congressional proposal, so ally. Oh, now they need a leader. Burke? Fletcher? Burke. Representative speaks passionately in support of the government. Good job. Let's see, Atlantic Fleet, Pacific Fleet, stuff. Yeah, and this is what? 3 carriers. The Yorktown and the Wasp and the Enterprise, plus some cruisers and a submarine. You can upgrade this cruiser. Although, where are you guys? Oops, wrong button. Where should they go? New York? Let's go park in New York. Nope. Are they moving? Invading Canada? Not yet. Someday. Oh, they're already docked in Virginia. So they're both in, so they're right here already. So we don't need to move them. They're fine. National focus completed for intervention in the Americas. So this gives us national spirit, intervention, blah, blah, blah. Planning speed plus 5%. Sure. So warplane green is what we're going for because we want infrastructure construction speed increased by 10%. Is the game on historical mode or is it any crazy? This is historical. This is basically historical, which means I can still be crazy because I'm still thinking about invading England because they're douchebags. So, you know, it can happen. Oh yeah, you guys are supposed to be training. Although this one could be upgraded. We want to upgrade you to Brooklyn class cruiser or New Orleans class. I guess it's got to be. Looks like you're going to the Brooklyn. Does it need to be repaired now? I don't think so. Can you show a template for the coastline guard? Template for coastline guard. What coastline guard? Pendrew Daddy, welcome to the stream, but what coastline guard? So, what do we need to do? We need to modify our government. We don't need to modify our government, do we? You can change there is Chief of Army, blah, blah, blah. Oh, we have enough points to do that stuff. That's what they want us to do. I don't have a coastline guard, so I'm not sure what you're talking about. That's why I'm... What are you asking for? Because I don't think I have anything that I would call a coastline guard. I mean, we have stuff for extraction. For extraction. I still don't understand. Research. Oh, material designer. Oh, that's nice. That stuff. Motorization. Artillery. Let's do weapons and equipment here. Coastline guard extraction. I don't know. Garrison for extraction. I don't really have any garrisons. Just a second. Let's pause that. So recruit and deploy. These guys? I mean, the garrison is this. I haven't changed these guys. They are what they are. Yeah, this is default. I haven't changed these guys at all. Yeah, this is the first time I've ever streamed this game. Just to be clear, this is the first time I've streamed this, and I have not actually played it in over 2 years. So, this is a first for me. Okay, so infantry. So Marines. What do we want the Marines to do? Gonna have an engineering company in there. Marines don't need hospitals, right? Signal company. Covered. Actually, they probably do, don't they? Do field hospital. Signal. Wow, that's going to cost us 20 just to add those two things. Wow, that feels expensive. Oh well. More training. Yeah, right now we got some research to look into too. Okay, so Naval. So far behind the curve, it feels like. $38. Warhawk. What's the Warhawk? Light airframe has been removed. 146 days for this thing. Tactical bomber. We have no real support stuff. B-17. Can't go wrong with the B-17. Oh, and you're welcome. Except it's... I've never heard him called extraction before. Look at Mexico. Putting all their troops on the border for some reason. I have no idea why. I've made no hostility towards Mexico. I don't know what Mexico's problem is. I mean, as far as I know, Canada's doing the same thing. I just don't have any troops up there. Although we do have planes. Logistics. Let's see. Yeah, I might as well get all these guys in there. So, evil Canadians. What are you guys up to up here? I guess it doesn't really matter. Construction. Can we build radar towers yet? Oh no, we're researching that right now. There we go. Radar station. We're definitely going to have to build one down here on the southern border to track those pesky Mexicans. I have no idea why they're gathering on the border like this. I mean, I didn't have any troops down here until I noticed they were doing this. Bulgaria approaches the German Reich. Uh-oh. They only seek Adolf Hitler's protection. Sure they do. Affected by attrition.
Ready, sir. Orders.
You're all supposed to be training. So no attrition. Oh, that's specifically what we just did. They're supposed to be trained, but again, our main issue is we're not producing enough stuff.
Hey Gimpy, have you hydrated lately?
Just did.
If not, you really should.
So we're producing a lot. I don't know if that's a lot of guns. 24 a day. Support equipment. That's per day. Infantry's day. So I don't understand why. And we're just not producing enough. I want to. Oh, we haven't researched B-17 yet. It's just so. It takes so long for the United States to get ramped up for doing stuff. Improve machine tools. So production efficiency cap increased by 10%. Conversion speed bonuses for converting factories. It's slow. Yeah, this is a reason why. Fuel gain per oil plus 20%. Fuel gain from refineries plus 10%. The sleeping. Oh, it is very much a sleeping giant. Yep. Engineering. Working on that. Air doctrine. Yeah. Oh, we haven't even done land doctrine yet. Maybe. Can we have anything here, are we? Mine warfare. Transports. Brackets shooting. Time to research. Blah. Battleship light attack, heavy attack, light attack. No, that's for battle cruisers too. So 1936. What year is it? 38. Oh, the fun should be starting any second now. Let's go active sonar. Keep hitting the snooze button. But we can't. That's the downside. We can't really keep hitting the snooze button because we actually are, getting ready for, war. All our people are training. I swear Mexico has a bigger army than we do. Sure feels that way. Although these are just individual armies. So we have what? 9. We have 13 armies along basically the border here. And they've got what? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, they got more than us, about 15 or so. Well, we got 2 close by. But we also have air support too. Not a lot, but it's there. Why ready for war? Everything is quiet except for Spain. I know. Well, no, Asia is pretty busy over with China and Japan area. Let's pause. World news. The Anschluss of Austria. Anschluss. How do you Anschluss? Anschluss. Successful coup d'etat by the local Nazi party in Vienna. German troops have crossed the Austrian border and taken control of the country. No fighting has been reported. Blah. Dum dum. Nuclear reactor. Gauss 19. We're a long way from that. Domestic radar. Oh, sorry. Decimetric radar. Decimetric. Naval search radar. Encryption. Computing machine. Radar's always good. We have another one still. Just did that. Industry. What can we do for industry? Oh, these are all cleaned up. We're done. Sorry. Rubber processing. So, synthetic refinery resource output by 1, or fuel gain per oil. Fuel gain from refineries. It's 200 days. It's 58 days. Well, let's do 58 days. Peaceful annexation of some little country. What you guys did with Texas. Yes, that's exactly what happened with Texas. We sent in the Texan Tea Party to go liberate Texas from the evil Mexico. That's really what happened, according to the Canadian history books. Italy abandons the naval treaty. There we go. We should review our own participation in this treaty. Yes, we should. We can't leave it yet, though. We don't have enough political power. But we will be leaving it, that's for sure. Because it restricts the size of our ships. That's bad. So next factory completed on 14th of July. Coming up. Oh, this one too, right behind it. So we're going to get 2 civilian factories built pretty quickly. Or almost finished. We're just going to speed up the process. Then synthetic refinery. Oh, there we go. So the war plan green. So what's this do? Unlocks decision. Execute war plan green. While active, infrastructure construction speed increased by 10%. Mexico. Attack bonus against country plus 10%. Defense bonus against country 10%. With Mexico in a constant state of instability following the revolution, we must be prepared to intervene decisively. So, ta-da. I know, Gray. We have so many factories. We're playing Crimson. Unlocks decision, execute Warplane Crimson while active. Land fort construction speed is increased. Dominion of Canada. Uh-oh. I'm sorry, Canada. Okay, so is this a decision we're supposed to make? Should be down here somewhere. Escalator code. Replace London Naval Treaty signatory with escalator clause invoked. Effective change. Create so we can make our bigger ships if we do this. How does that work? Why is that not a thing yet? Effects in 346 days. Replace that with that. Okay. I pause still? No, we're going. There's our prospect stuff, war plans. Oh, there we go. Planning. Oh, that's planning speed. Slow economic growth is still slow. New deal. Home with the free. And that thing's killing us. So how do we invoke the war plans? Unlocks decision. Where's the war plan? Representative speaks passionately. Oh, sorry. Senator speaks out against the government policy. Go home. Go away. So, government's all confused. So where's the war plan? I don't see the war plan in here. Oh, there it is. Let's go in war plan green. Oh, we have to be at war with Mexico. So. Oh, Mexico. First time playing? First time playing in over 2 years. Welcome back, Obsidian. The UK manages to conquer the US. American-born Wallis Simpson, Duchess of Windsor, becomes Queen Wallis I. How does that happen?
Ready to move.
Should we split these guys up?
Commands. Move out. Orders.
Oh yeah, I know. There's more DLC coming out soon.
Ready, sir. Ready. Attention. Yes, sir. Move out. Ready to move. Ready to move.
So now we get a better idea of how many troops they have on the border.
Listen up. Ready, sir. Ready to move.
Dun, dun,
Listen up.
dun, dun.
Listen up. Ready, sir. Ready, sir. Ready to move. Move out.
Wow, you don't have enough troops to man the border here. At least not in this area.
Listen up. Move out.
I blame the Canadians. Research finished. Active sonar. So, that. Depth chargers. Year is at 38 still. This one done. Canada's kind of like the Illuminati in that sense. What, always causing trouble?
Ready to move. Move out.
And the rubber processing. That's a industry thing. It's not quite 39. Got all those. So fuel refinery. Fuel gain per oil plus 20%. Fuel gain from refineries plus 10%. Should do a Paradox Marathon. Start with Imperator Rome, Crusader Kings, Europa Universalis, Victoria, Hearts of Iron, and then Stellaris. A marathon? Define marathon. I don't actually have Victoria, and Europa Universalis isn't currently installed. I have it, but it's not installed. How many internationals will there be? I don't know. The 4th International. A number of communist delegates from around the world met in Paris today for a founding conference. Blah, blah stuff. Modify our government. But industrial concern. Well, sorry, we can't do that one. Industrial research being increased by 5%, but synthetic resources, stuff like that. Hungary announces Treaty of Trianon. That's okay. The German Reich claims memo. With German forces on their border poised to attack, Lithuania has given in to a German ultimatum demanding the surrender of the old Prussian territory of Naval. Sorry. This path, whatever. Theorist. What kind of theorist is that? Oh, that's right, that's guys. Tank designer, military staff, chief of the army. We try to get a chief of the army there. Division recovery rate, division attack plus 10%, division training time minus 10%, planning speed. Train better. Warplan Crimson, so this is for attacking Canada. Reaffirm Monroe Doctrine. Requires intervention of the Americas. Increases trade opinion with all American nations. Unlocks intervention mandate decisions. I guess? All the way from Alexander the Great to the Cold War beginning. Victoria 3 will be released next year. Well, we'll see about that. We'll see about that. I do like Imperator Rome, though. I like that game. Again, have I streamed it? I think I streamed it when it first came out. But it didn't seem to be very popular. I'm not sure why, either. Because it's actually not bad. I know it's been tweaked since it came out, but... There's two goofballs that counting over still. Construction. So, we got more civilian factories going. Production. Light tank. Need more military factories. I got heavy tanks being produced. Okay. Dismetric radar, whatever that does for us. 2 for Imperator made it really good. Yeah, I haven't played it in over a year now. I heard Canada, you playing nice with them? Well, we have a policy now as we go to war with them. Good things happen for us. Computing machines to help our research. Well done. So How's our recruitment going? Is it getting any better? So what's our really show? Infantry equipment. Artillery. Support. And B-17 has been researched. Don't need any more bombers. B-17 pretty much won the war in Europe, right? All by itself, according to history. Let's do the Warhawk. Japan abandons the naval treaty. Oh, that's what we need to do too. We need to abandon that. And we want, where's the P-17?
Hey Gimpy, have you hydrated lately? If not, you really should.
I know. So these guys, not 1939 yet, so they can work on something else. The armor. Stewart. Lord Canada, our polar bears and penguins will tear you guys apart. Jeff, you have no penguins up there. At least that's what they tell us in the United States schools. They tell us there's no penguins north of the Canadian border.
Orders.
I'm going the wrong way.
Move out.
Nope. Remove the night and day cycles animation and find it annoying. I actually don't find it annoying. That's the funny part. I actually don't find it annoying because it just shows me that time is flying by. I'm funny that way. Plus, I like how the lights from the city shows up at night. Of course, it's not nighttime now, but it will be. Just little things like that just amuse me. See how the lights are on now? I just find that amusing. Of course, the really funny part is the lights here in Southern California are so low compared to what they are nowadays. This whole area is nothing but lights in today's world. I mean, basically almost all the way down from San Francisco all the way to the Mexican border is just lights. Except for the central part, just all along the coastline. Well, that's in Canada for the most part. Pretty much. Just like real life. So, civilians almost done. Be done November 4th. So a couple more days. Bump up that one. Senator retires. How are we doing on our control of the Congress? Oof, not getting good there. Representative speaks passionately in support of the government. You have a slim majority in there. Everything's peaceful for Spain and China. Oh, speed 5. Yeah, I usually don't go over speed 3. Actually, speed 3 is a little faster than what I'm used to. I usually go 2. In these Paradox games, like Stellaris, whatever, Crusader Kings, I usually don't go above 2. Once things get a little bit more interesting. Developed California tungsten deposits.
Listen up. Yes, sir.
So how do we provoke a war with Mexico? Elections to Congress. The people have spoken. So, after all the votes were counted, the faction in support of the government has lost 8 seats in the Senate and lost... Oh, that's not going well. That's not good at all. Ouch. How are we losing? Oh, look at the friggin' house. That got destroyed. How does that happen?
All in.
Make sure everybody's training. Because they were moving around and stuff. I don't know if they will go back to training after that. So, Franklin, we're in trouble. Well, at least the Democratic Party's in trouble, it looks like. Maybe not. So what does this actually mean? This is just support. This isn't specific to any political party, right? Because we still have the Democratic Party as a thing. Communist is there. Going in blah, Philippines. To force government of another country to accept the same ideology and send volunteer force. Oh, we can't force governments to do that. Iron mines? I don't think I'm in a position to worry about mining at the moment. I mean, it's only 1938. Almost 1939. The war still hasn't really started yet. So, oh, look at the Canadians putting people up on the borders here. I don't know what they're doing over there. Reaffirm the Monroe Doctrine. So, what does this mean? Over 100 years back, the Monroe Doctrine codified U.S. intervention, blah, blah, blah. Increased trade opinion with all American nations. Unlocks intervention mandate decisions. Not sure what that's supposed to do. So I got there. War Plan Gray. This is we're going to war against. Unlocks decision, execute War Plan Gray. I don't know what that actually does. Hemisphere defense. Changes in the world situation may affect it. Oh, nice. So, intervention in Europe. Silver, that's for Italy. That's France. Oh, Germany. Soviet Union. There we go. United Kingdom gains a War Plan Red. Opinion of United States minus 50. Unlocks decision. Execute War Plan Red. Spotting speed increased by 10%. Attack bonus against country. Guess we should work on that one. Although, this one for invasion preparations, that'll work. Daily political party, their power, that's okay. We're doing actually pretty well there. So that'll be finished on the 18th of December. Oops, helps to run the
You
time.
need to get up and step away from the computer. That was really bad.
Oh, I know. I need to be more swinging more to the left, but I've been working on this other stuff first because we don't have a whole lot of stuff. I don't know. It wasn't letting me really pick the stuff I wanted to get. So, or at least there's stuff that I was been selecting that's been improving our industry, it seems like. Or our war efforts, our future war efforts. Insufficient rewards. Okay, so we're short on chromium. Let's send us stuff. Guatemala. Haiti. No, Haiti's alright down there. So was South America. Canada doesn't have chromium? What are you guys doing over there? Oceania. Australia's got some chromium. Yep. Yep. I know the far right is the aggressive one. That's shocking, isn't it? I still want to know why Mexico put all these troops along the border. Radar allows you to gain intel on enemy troops in nearby states. Higher radar levels in a state increases the effective range of the radar. Radar also provides the state with better detection of enemy air forces, giving your planes a better chance to engage them. In addition, radar increases the detection of enemy fleets at sea. Evil Mexico. Evil Canada. Heavy Ship Hill's done. So still 1938. Improved ship torpedo launcher does, I don't know. Probably wondering why you have all your troops on their border too. Because they started it. Canada, Mexico is evil. What does that make USA? An evil sandwich? Probably don't need all these things. I don't know how long they're going to take to build either. That. So you can only have 15 factories at one time building stuff, or that's 45. How many factories do we know? Oh, 150. What? Available for construction, 0. Owned, 140. From exports, 337. In use, 157. When did the Great Depression end in the USA? Officially? Probably not until about 1941, 42. About the time when everything was starting to roll industry-wise because of the war. Because we didn't, well, maybe 43. It's hard to say. Because what, the Pearl Harbor happened in December of 41. So that's when we entered the war. And that's when the industry just went into high gear. As soon as the war was declared, everybody went to work. And, World War II didn't actually last too terribly long. And I would say I would say it was officially over by 43. Because the economy was just booming by the end of 42. Modify the government. But, oh, I know what I want to do. We want to bail on this stupid treaty. Withdraw from the Naval treaty thingy. So, when selected, remove national spirit, London Navy Treaty, blah, blah, blah. United Kingdom and France gets event. The United States abandons Naval Treaty. Activates mission. Escalator clause invoked. This will reduce the restrictions on the cost of capital ships for all other signatories. It costs 150 to take this action. Sure. Most importantly, this allows us to build ships. Bigger ships that we haven't been building. Right? Oh no, we have carriers still being, the Hornet's still being built. No, it's not going to be ready until July. Oh, it's only January. Okay, so ships. Now the question is, do we have the points to build ships? So, what do you mean max? Have we not officially left the treaty yet? Oh yeah, yes, the Great Depression, the whole point is to get rid of that stuff as much as possible, or as quickly as possible. So we're at slow economic growth. The Depression is basically over. We're just at slow growth. We've been trying to work on that. Ships. Battleships. So, why is this saying we still allowed at 10,000? I said get out of the treaty, didn't I? Oh, wow. Politically, we're going down the tubes. We're doing so well. Why isn't it, let me build, oh, there we go. Okay, so the heavy ship hulls. Oops.
You say oops quite often. Do you need assistance?
Nope. Okay, so this is, the rear custom. It's a battery. We want heavy batteries. We don't want these wimpy little ships. Look, we get radar. Some radar set to blah, blah. Definitely want radar. Secondary batteries. Better engine. Already did that. Fire control. Fire control 1. Anti-aircraft 2. You could put another heavy battery back here. I just want to see what we can do with this thing. Anti-aircraft 2. We don't want any aircraft. We don't need aircraft. Okay, so that gives us 3 anti-aircraft, 3 heavy batteries, 1 secondary. The engine, armor. 35 points to build this thing. I'm guessing it's actually showing it here, isn't it? On this image. It changes it, doesn't it? Up at that. 3 heavy batteries, 2 anti-aircraft, 2 medium batteries. 32
Hey Gimpy,
points.
it is time to take a break.
No! Designs to
Your next
organize
break
them
is in
allow
2
more
hours.
specific and reinforcement settings. That's okay. Use best match. Okay, so the stats. 25 kilometers. Or knots, sorry, knots. Max range is 3,500 kilometers. We'll see how this works. My first design, ship design. Ta-da. And we're building it. Is that my wife talking? No, that is Veronica talking. Hello, Veronica.
Hello meatbag.
She talks to me just like my wife does, though. Anyway, I gotta take a break, get some water, stretch my legs, check on the dogs. I'll be back in a few minutes. Thank you all very much for watching. Happy Sunday. Or Monday, depending on where you are in the world.